Alright, sweet. Here's a tutorial on how I do horns on Nomad fairly quickly. Alright, so I'm gonna do another lifetime video just so it's easier to follow along. Once you have your base mesh, here's the most basic way you could actually do a horn. It's just go and drag and then just move it accordingly. Yeah, and you're gonna want to just use the brush tool and then sort of just begin to shape it, so on and so forth. But that's the most basic way, and then let's move on to a few more funkier ways. Press the tube icon just down here. Then go on curve. I really recommend you do not have snap on, and then you just draw it out, press mirror. Since horns normally do have a taper, make sure you have radius on both ends and taper off the smaller one. Size this up and then move it accordingly. And keep in mind, for horn positions, they're normally either at the top or the side of the head, so just make sure it's always following that that sort of rule if you want to do them as actual horns. Another fun thing you can do for this one is go on profile. You will then have the square pop up. Press all the circles off there. Personally, that's what I do. Then you're going to want to drag in and just make this sort of weird looking shape. Now that that's there, you're going to want to go on twist, press that twice, and then just twist one of those. There's a funkier way to do them. And now let's go for my favorite way. Doing horns. Alright, let's get rid of these. Don't want that. Let's go on insert. Let's go on sphere, just because. There's one there. Make sure you mirror it again. And now we're going to go on add curve repeat, and once again position them somewhere. Make sure snap isn't on again. And then there you go on radius. Shrink that off, and then increase the count. Then sort of just adjust those to where you feel is necessary. But what's really fun about using this method is if you click on the sphere itself, validate it, you'd then be able to sculpt on it, and it be able to have an effect on each individual sphere. So you're able to get some pretty funky shapes. So that's a basic way you can do horns on Nomad Sculpt. Highly recommend, and can't wait to see what you do with them. Bye!